What about this, Jeremy? This was a man who was just living the American dream, gunned down in his prime. A man suspected of killing another man inside of a business following a drug-related robbery was arrested last week. Metro said police took Aaron Ingram into custody. Geronte Smith was found dead by a person visiting the store where he worked. It happened on December 13th around 10:30 in the morning. According to the arrest report, the business was a, quote, clothing store, a recording studio, and an illegal marijuana dispensary. Oh my God, what a fucking
you know when that shady dude tells you who he's got a cousin who can fix that, or I got a cousin who can take care of that, or I got a cousin who got a side hustle. Like, that's that guy. He's got all the things.
All the rednecks who would hate this guy really should admire him, because he was working 3 jobs, supporting the community, smoking weed. On the day of the shooting, a customer came to the business to buy marijuana and noticed that there weren't any employees. When they looked around, they found Smith in a back room with an apparent gunshot wound to his head. He was also bleeding from his face, and there was a pool of blood, the report said. Jesus. God, that's a graphic report. Isn't that great? Because usually
this was all fun and shit until we started talking about the pool of blood and circling his
that's
head.
the thing. I'm reading it from 8newsnow.com. It's an ABC affiliate. Normally, when you read this shit, it's like, a customer found the employee dead with it might say with a gunshot wound to the head.
An apparent gunshot wound.
Right. Usually to the head, you don't even see that. But this is to the head, bleeding from his face. And there was a pool of blood. It's like Gordon Soley wrote this thing.
He just runs away with it, with an apparent gunshot wound to the head, where there was lots of blood still pouring out when the ambulance arrived to pronounce him dead. He was soaked in his own piss and shit, because apparently that's what happens. The body just releases when it expires. So the room smells like shit, and the paramedics are slipping and sliding in blood. The Benny Hill theme is playing. It is wacky.
I love their slipping and sliding in the piss and the shit and the blood.